Hello. Hello everybody. How are you? Hi. Hi Ronnie. Hi everybody. Just wanted to show you hi Brandy, having another play, as I do. And just wanted to, hi Sally, wanted to show you what I'm working on. My thought process on this one was, let me turn the camera around. Hello. Okay, so for those of you that have seen my autumn piece, the big cookie, I had worked on trying to get the bricks to have some more texture in the background, and I didn't really get what I wanted in that cookie, but I've been having a play. This time stenciling, I'm using a sea sponge. So I got these from my craft store. They're a natural sea sponge. When I first got them, I soaked them overnight in a mixture of vinegar and boiling water, just to make sure that they were clean enough for food. And I've got a really light, tiny amount of brown airbrush colour, and I'm just going over my brick stencil. It's very hard for you to see, and I apologise for I don't have my stand yet, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. There's really the tiniest amount of colour on that sponge. You don't want to oversaturate it because then it will be a solid colour. And completely disregard the cookie shape. This is the only shape that I've got at the moment that's iced. So these are play cookies. So let's take that off and have a look. So I had to go old school with the magnets because my other one's set up. Oh, and don't do that. So I think it looks pretty good, pretty like bricks. That sort of natural. I think it would look good if you used maybe two different colours, maybe some, brown airbrush and sorry, the light's reflecting off that. Brown airbrush and some ivory or something like that would look really good. So I got this idea the other day. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, my first ever Instagram picture was using some sea sponges for a background. So I was thinking, yeah, could get maybe a little bit more of a textured look. Can you see better that way? Yeah. So, but yeah, practice cookie. So I really like that as a background for bricks. I think it looks like bricks. So give me a minute. I'll stop this one in a minute unless anyone has got any questions, but I'll come back and I'll show you. I did it with royal icing too, with the sea sponge. So give me a minute to set up and I'll come back and I'll show you how I did that. But I mean, it's fairly obvious in that I stenciled with royal icing and then I went over it with my sea sponge. So that's my other brick stencil. So that's, yeah, but this is it just with the airbrush colour. I like using airbrush colour better than the gels. I think it goes on better. for things like this. I don't find it to be so globby, if that's a technical term. But yeah, so any questions? No? So that's stenciling with your sea sponge to get some more texture. So that's my crazy sea sponge. I've got another one here. Yeah. That's okay, Jenny. All I did for those that came in late was that I used this brick stencil and stenciled that cookie with a little bit of brown airbrush colour, tiny amount, using a sea sponge. So, and that's the effect that I got for a more sort of natural looking brick effect. So does that explain it for the guys that came late? Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay, let me set up the one with the royal icing and I'll come back and show you what I did with that one. Okay? Thanks, Ronnie. I'll be back in a little bit. So maybe go make yourself a cup of coffee. I might too. I don't know what time it is there. Or is everybody barbecuing? So, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I did these ones with the sea sponge and the royal icing. Okay? Oh, 7:30. Not maybe a little bit late for coffee. Pour a glass of wine. And yeah, it's only 9:30 here, so a little bit early for a glass of wine. So I'll be back in a minute. Anyone got any questions? I'm up all night then, Brandy. So no questions. Thanks, guys. I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll show you the other way I've done it. Thanks.